Got a moose problem. We got a moose problem going on out here. You can probably see the game show. This bull moose came running through, tried to stomp out my dogs right here at the front door. Tried to get me, and they're alerting to, you can hear them in the background, they're alerting on a moose. I'm assuming she's bed down right over there. So I gotta go try to shush her into the woods, get the dogs back. So y'all come along, let's go get them. You can kind of see in there the silhouette of a dark figure, right? That's a moose laying down in the woods. Just on the other side of my chicken coop there. Then I gotta go. The only issue is once she sees me, she's gonna stand up and try to run off, and then the dogs are gonna try to chase her, because that's just what they'll do. So I gotta try to come up with a way to convince them not to chase her into the woods. Yeah, wish me luck on that one. Let's try to get over there. Alright. Let's go. Just walk this trail. You can see my trail to the chicken coop. Goodness, right? It's beautiful, beautiful day though. Look at the sun is shining. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that sunlight peeking through. Yeah. That's nice, huh? Let's get back on task. You can see the moose running through here. See if I can't get these dogs back. Probably go ahead and load our weapon, just in case. I hope I don't have to shoot a moose, but I will if I need to. Let me put this camera down for a second. Okay, now she's ready. Let's go up here and see if we can coax these dogs up off her. I'll just go ahead and follow this game show, I guess. Sucks because I know once I get up here, she's gonna spook. I'm gonna jump her up out of her bed. And then the dogs are gonna chase her. Let's see if we can't get. Hopefully it's a her, not the him. He's rude. I'm not sure. Oh, and they're off. They're gonna chase. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Dang it. Well, as you can see, that did not go as planned. Yeah, I'm fine. Daggone dogs ran off and I don't know, they chased it off into the woods. So they took off running into the woods. Not ideal. They have shock collars on and they don't work all that good. Either that or the batteries might be dead. I don't know. But bummer. Lost them to the woods. Dang, what happened here? Y'all see this? Take a look at this. The bird tree done blown over? What's going on here? She got a hell of a lean going. Wow. That's interesting. Let's continue. Okay, left or right? Left or right? Let's get right. That's where they went anyways. Let's get off into these woods. Oh, look, she just laid right back down. She laid right back down. I don't know if you'll be able to see her behind me. Right there. She just laid right. She got up, ran away from me, and laid right back down because she does not care about those dogs at all. It's not her that I'm worried about. It's the bull. He tries to stomp him out. He's the one who messed up Freya's face. He tried to do it again earlier. Like, he almost got her twice. Thought about, but I don't really want to shoot him. I need to figure out a way. Y'all come back, please. Come on. I'm gonna try to get some footage of this. See it laying down back there, and the dogs are on it. She literally just went back down. Went back in there to lay down. How annoying. And the dogs would just sit on her, alerting for I don't know how long to do it. That's frustrating. Look at this moose. This moose just does not care about nothing. Just laying down. See, I've been marking trees. I need to chop all these down. They're all dead. Excuse me. They're all beetle-killed spruce trees. You can see there's tons of them. I need to get them all chopped down. Well, I guess I'm just gonna leave them because I'm not going in there. I don't really want her to get up and run off again. Maybe they'll just get tired of it and come back. We'll see. Well, I tried to convince them to come back in. They said no. Turkeys. Oh well. Let's get back up here to the house. It was cold out this morning. Came out this morning. It was 0 degrees. 0. Nice crisp. 0 degrees. Jeez. Yeah, it's tough. Living in Alaska. Super excited for summer to be getting here soon. I say summer, spring. We don't really get a spring. We get like a winter and a summer. That's okay. It is beautiful up here. Well, I wish they'd come back, but they're not listening. To be continued. So one of my neighbors got one of the roadkill moose. So if you hit a moose around here, they'll go to charity and they'll like give it to people in need meat. So I guess he somehow got it. I don't know how he got it. But anyways, he threw the carcass on the back side of his property. My dogs found it. They like to go back there and eat the moose. And I found a leg in my front yard. Wonderful, right? Found a whole daggum leg. Or what's left of it. They've been chewing on it for a while. It's crazy. Just thought I'd share. Daggum moose leg. It's like the moose highway through here. They just walk right through here. I got a crabapple tree over here by the house. They like to munch on it. I don't know what to do. This trail was from this morning. That bull came running through here, and oh man, it was crazy. Crazy. Had Fish and Game come out. We called 911 this morning and was like, yo, what do we do about this moose? It's like tried to kill me. And then Fish and Game came out. And they told me to get some fireworks. They said Roman candles work really well. So I guess I'll go get some Roman candles and start shooting it at them. Got to get a fence on this property, but a fence is probably gonna be like $50,000 or something. So yeah, when am I gonna do that, right? Hopefully soon, I guess, because I gotta protect myself and my family. These moose are trying to get us. Right. I'll get inside. I don't think I'm gonna be able to coax those dogs back out of there, so I'll see y'all soon. All right, gonna get out of here to pick up the kids from school. It's time. I still hear the dogs off in the woods, but I can't do nothing about that right now. I have to go get the kids from school. So we're gonna come out here, get this truck started. Whoa. Vroom vroom. And I'm also gonna grab a couple packages. So had a mishap yesterday, or not yesterday, this morning. Trying to pull that out, I dropped it. Blew all over the driveway. I got some packages I gotta bring to the post office. Post office was closed. Well, my phone abruptly cut me off because it connected to the Bluetooth in the truck, which makes sense. So we're gonna get out of here. We gotta go pick up the kids from school. Hear those dogs. That's it. All right, y'all. Come on for a ride. Let's go. All right, guys. Let's get out of here and go pick up the children from school. Let's go. Had an eventful morning. Tried to let the dogs out, and a moose tried to stomp their face in. Tried to get him inside, and he tried to stomp my face in. The moose tried to get me this morning, tried to get my dogs this morning. Had me super worried. Dogs are out there in the woods right now on the same moose. But it's just another day in the life of an Alaskan, I suppose. It's a new thing for me. I'm originally from Louisiana, if you don't know. This was my first duty station up here in Alaska. I went from Louisiana to Texas for boot camp, to Florida for training, and then my first duty station was Alaska. I had no idea. I was 20 years old, landing in Alaska. I had no idea what I was getting into. But this place is actually incredibly beautiful. The taxes are sweet. There is no sales tax where I live. There's no state tax. They give you a PFD, so they pay you to live here. Alaska is a good place to be financially, I would say. Because where I'm from, Louisiana, sales tax is 10%. They do have a state tax. You know what I mean? So I'm getting 10% savings in sales tax alone, so I get $100 off every $1,000 I spend, just because I live in Alaska, which is very convenient, if you ask me. I did 3 years up here. First duty station was up here. Did 3 years up here. That's where I met my ex. Was up here. PCS'd. We had children. Whenever we got divorced, she moved back to Alaska. So, a few years later after all that, my current wife and I managed to purchase a house with some land up here in Alaska, and we moved up here to be close to the kids. So now, she retired from the Army. My wife did. So came to Alaska after she retired, and now we're trying to stay safe from the moose, stay warm. Started a couple businesses this last year, just trying to stay busy. I'll have to get a shot of these mountains once I get stopped, so you can see where I'm at. See those mountains? on the way to the school. Got mountain views all around. It's kind of overcast, you can see the clouds. Gonna drop off some packages. Yeah, so I was totally shocked this morning whenever I walked outside and that moose ran the dogs up towards the house. Like, he charged them. And I was trying to get him to come inside, and he charged all the way up to the door. I could have smacked him in the face. Like, I stepped into the door, and if I'd have just reached out, I could have smacked him. He was right there. It's crazy. And that happened like twice. They ran him back off into the trees, and then he came back again, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. And I didn't have my gun on me, so something I think is about to be a new implement in my life is carrying a firearm on me at all times, because you'll try to walk out your front door and all of a sudden a moose will try to stomp your face in. And, you know, what do you do? If I would have had a gun, I probably would have shot him right in the face. To be honest with you, I was scared. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I finally got the dogs in. I snagged him up. He was, no lie, no exaggeration, less than 5 foot away. And I just stepped out there, grabbed the dog by the scruff, and threw her in the door. I was like, get in here. And then I went and got the gun. And by the time I had got the gun, he was already walking across the yard, eating branches again, like it was nothing. Like nothing had happened just now. I was like, I'm not going to just shoot him as he's walking away, but dang, man, that's scary. That's scary. I wasn't prepared for that. So, I'm probably going to start carrying a firearm on me just in case, you know. Something to be wary of if you're out in Alaska. There is animals out here that will stomp a hole right in you if you're not careful. They will, and they're fast in deep snow. Don't think that the moose is gonna go slow in that. No, he'll catch you. The dogs are trying to run away and they're running as fast as they can, but the snow's as deep as they are. You know what I mean? And they're 100 pounds trying to run through this 3-4 foot deep snow. And that moose was gaining on him so fast that he was clipping him. He was clipping the back of Freya's legs, like he was getting her. But he just wasn't, not getting her good enough. Ooh, man, that was stressing me out. Because I just had a vet bill last month for $2,000 to get her face put back together. Because she got stomped by him. Goodness. Something to consider for sure. Something to consider. Fun fact, the bus drivers are striking right now. And so there's no buses running anywhere right now. So I'm actually parked in the bus section at the school. Let me see up there. Yeah, there's no buses out here. Just a bunch of parents. So I'm sure that's been tough on lots of families because some people really rely on that bus to pick up their kids and get them off to school so that they can get to work or whatever they got to do. I feel so blessed that I'm able to, be at the house most of the time because I work from home. So bad for some of these parents. They're, their kids aren't able to go to school. My kids are telling me that some of the children in their class are not in class because they can't get there. I'm like, dang, that's tough. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's almost 3:30. I got another 15 minutes or so sitting here. I'll probably actually edit some of this video in a second. After I'm done chatting with you, I'll start putting together this video. I do all my videos on iMovie, right on my iPhone. So I film it on my iPhone, and then I go and I put it into iMovie, and I just
I just make movies in the iMovie, and this is how I upload it into YouTube. So if you are interested in making some videos for yourself and you have an iPhone, it's a good place to start probably, because you can just take videos on your phone and make a clip with it. Well, I guess I can tell you a story since we're just sitting here. Something I just learned the other day. We went to Anchorage. My wife and I drove down to Anchorage. It's about an hour away. And on the way back, we're coming up on Eagle River. And I look up into the treetops, and I know I count 15 or more. Not or more. There's definitely more. Over 15 bald eagles on the tops of these trees. I couldn't believe it. And then I was like, I guess that must be why they call this area Eagle River, because there was so many eagles. And then the next day I had to go back to Anchorage. And so I was like, I wonder if they're going to be there. Sure enough, I look up in the treetops coming up the hill towards Eagle River. And off to the left, I just start seeing tons of bald eagles. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Just amazing. If you've never seen one in person, they're incredible. They're huge raptors. The largest raptor you've ever seen. They're crazy. Thought that was pretty neat. Driving up and seeing that. So many of them. If you're up here in Alaska, definitely check the treetops when you're coming up towards Eagle River. There's a really, really good chance you'll see some giant birds. That was a pretty neat experience.
Alright, well, I see one dog.
She's in the woods, I see her.
You see her?
Yeah.
Oh, I see her too.
She's looking at us.
Okay, well, we just got back picking up the kids from school. And it appears the dogs did come back. Hopefully they're unharmed. Let's go check. I hear her. I hear her barking. She's not coming. Oh well. Well, we made it back safely. Time to get inside.
Freya!
Alright, well, now we're at the worm farm. I've got some worms I need to sift the castings from. And I'm gonna feed my stock that I got over here on the shelf. Everybody needs to be fed. I need to get fresh bedding made up. So we're gonna get these worms sifted, bedding made up, get everybody happy. Let's finish out this day strong.